Hey guys, in this video I just want to cover a couple of key points. First off, I watched the BBC Spotlight episode on the John George case, and I don't think the BBC portrayed Duncan as a liar or a troll. Why? Because he isn't, Luggy. Spotlight simply stated that some online attention had been supportive of the family, while some hadn't, highlighting Haley Comet as supportive and Duncan as critical. They also mentioned wild theories about international crime gangs, but then immediately showed a clip of John George himself saying he was sitting with notorious criminals, including the Russian mafia and the Kinahans. So where exactly did Duncan lie? In fact, let me just play the clip so you can see for yourself.
Mystery attached to John's disappearance, or its similarity to other recent cases, or just people understanding how painful it would be not to have a family member present at Christmas time. Whatever it was, there was something in John's case that just really resonated with people. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, everybody was asking the same thing. What happened to John George?
If you have anyone who is on holiday or lives in Spain, in any of these kind of areas, if you can share this post, let us try and bring John home before Christmas.
It wasn't all supportive.
There's a lot going on with this family. These people are very short on answers.
Wild rumours about international crime gangs, conspiracies linking John's disappearance to a Belfast drug seizure.
People do not take kindly to narco dealers, people like John George, allegedly.
A video emerged of John George sent to friends before he disappeared, saying he was sitting with notorious criminals. He was with the Russian mafia, with the Kinahans.
Could be someone connected with the Russian cartel, could be anyone.
The fact that they featured an ex-criminal discussing his life of crime, how he was shot multiple times and lost an eye, suggests that the BBC likely shared the same view as Duncan, that John George was involved in crime in Alicante. Only an idiot wouldn't see it. Anyway, back to the Jay Slater case. In a recent post, Luggy said, "Not sure where this 500 meters and Chris trying to get to a spot 500 meters away is all about." Interesting stuff, Duncan. Tell us more about that, please do. All right, Luggy. Rather than just telling you, I'll show you exactly where it came from. Here you go.
And how close was where you were searching, do you know, to where this body has been found?
I don't know exactly the point where the body's been found, so I don't want to speculate. But from the research that we had, we believed I was trying to get to a place less than 500 meters further.
And how close was where you were searching, do you know, to where this body has been found?
500 meters further on. 500 meters, 500 meters, 500 meters, 500 meters further on.
Going back to Luggy's post, which continues, even experienced hikers on YouTube say that the very same ravine has known GPS issues. There's a route down with GPS to the beach, where ropes would not be required. GPS was working fine along the road. Jay was using Apple Maps, wasn't he? There may be GPS issues further down in the ravine, but not just 30 meters from the road. The dot shown in the screenshot clearly marks a precise GPS location. Jay's iPhone wasn't just using GPS, it also had a GPS. And for those unfamiliar, a GPS, assisted GPS, improves location accuracy by combining satellite data with nearby cell towers. Given the proximity of a cell tower and how close this ping was to the road, signal loss wouldn't have been an issue. While Duncan explained how large a distance of just under 500 meters is, let me help you visualize it. I'll overlay a circle of that area onto a Google Earth satellite image of Masca to put things into perspective. With that, I think we can finally conclude why Chris and Luggy never received a mention or thanks from Debbie. They clearly didn't find Jay's body at all. It appears they were just searching the same area that Little Miss Vodka highlighted in her video dated 29th June, which I showed in my last video regarding Luggy's role, or lack of it, in the search. One final point regarding where Jay's body was found. The Signy search team did reach the top of the area where Jay fell. We even saw a video of Flex looking down, signaling that this was the location. And yet, this same team, with dogs, somehow managed to ascend back up to the path or the dirt road and return to the main road. So tell me, did the Signy team happen to have some sort of anti-gravity device that let them float back up? Because according to Chris, That climb should have been impossible. I want to wrap up this video by addressing what Luggy has said about me supposedly trying to hijack Jay's law. I assume he's referring to my recent post about the new YouTube and TikTok channel I set up yesterday, UrbanisedPulse. The aim? To feature videos tackling issues affecting young people today. Take the county lines video I made, for example. That was all about helping prevent kids from getting caught up in it, or showing a way out. I'm also planning a guide for teenagers heading on their first holiday abroad, in the hope of preventing others from ending up in situations like Jay's. Even if Jay's death was a tragic accident, better awareness among his friends, knowing how to look out for each other and what to do in an emergency, might have made a difference. Surely nobody can take issue with trying to turn a tragedy into something that helps others? That's the goal here. Cutting through the toxicity and making sure some good comes from all of this. For those interested, Urbanized Pulse is designed as a safe space. Videos will be set as made for children, meaning comments are disabled so parents, carers, and educators can confidently direct young people there for engaging, helpful content. If anyone wants to get involved, I'll likely be creating these videos collaboratively on my main channel before pushing the final versions to Urbanized Pulse. Any ideas, feedback, or even insights from your own kids would be hugely appreciated. Let's make this something meaningful. Watch this space. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.